Good day, folks. Welcome back to my neck of the woods. My name's Dika, where I share my experience and my knowledge, hoping to lessen your learning curve. So today, another product review. You know how I love my product reviews. I have acquired a flashlight, upside down, from Bushnell. It is a 1500 lumen blood tracking flashlight, specifically made, I would think, for hunting or outdoors people that are tracking blood. And I'm going to review it in detail. I have acquired this. I have not paid for this. I've acquired it for the sole purpose of doing a review on it. So I put it to the test. I really put it to the test. So I did some things to it you probably wouldn't do with your own flashlight. All right. Before I get started, sub the channel, like my videos, and make some comments. All right. So we have, this is the packaging in which it came. trkr stands for tracker, 1500 lumen blood tracking flashlight. I did a little research on it before I took it out in the field and did some testing with it. And it seems as though that it's exclusively sold at Walmart. You can't get it on Amazon. You can get the 600 lumen and you can get the 400 lumen, and you can get, they sell regular ones with the 400 and the 600 and the 2000 with or without the tracking, the blood tracking option. But at Walmart, you spend $34 for it if you want to buy it at Walmart. But you can go on Amazon and you can get the 2000 for upwards of $50. And then sometimes the 600 and the 400 are on the website, and their MSRP for those are right around either between $40 and $50. It does range. But to find this on the website, it's not there. Or to even search for this, like through Amazon, it's not there. But if you do a Google search, it seems like it's exclusively sold at Walmart. But I know that Walmart has deals with certain things, and Walmart has sold Bushnell for quite some time, any type of cameras and stuff like that. So maybe there are specific items that do well at Walmart that maybe didn't do well, and they sell them there at maybe a discount price or a rollover price, or maybe like a backstock price. Like maybe they just don't make this anymore, and the rest of them will be sold at Walmart. I'm not sure, but if you want it, go to Walmart or walmart.com, and you can buy it for roughly $35. Okay, so I told you the price. The walkthrough of it, this is plastic. It's a hard plastic. It's got a grip. It holds well in the hand. I've taken it out tracking blood many times. And I have video at the end of this that shows how well it does blood tracking and how well the flashlight actually works. But I'm going to tell you about it first. The front casing here is made of aluminum. And it's LED lights in there. They claim to be, you don't have to replace them, the lifetime warranty. So there's 3 modes. You got that one right there. It's really, really bright. And then it's low. And then the blood tracking. You have to kind of hit them a little quicker than I did. It's high, low, and then the blood tracking. The third click is the blood tracking. All right. So as far as batteries, it takes 9 AA batteries. Screw in the back here. There's no seals on this, so it's just plastic to plastic. There's no rubber seals. There's no real way to stop water from getting in there, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that as I go on here. So it has this sort of battery pack in here. I just have regular kind of store brand AA batteries in there. Nothing special, no lithiums, nothing like that. Alkaline batteries. It just goes right in like so. Really easy. And then this screws right on. Like I said, this is a hard plastic, and then this is aluminum. And that's what we got there. All right, as far as the modes, I told you the modes. You have the high, low, and then you have the tracker, right? So this has I'm going to show you the box here. This is what they advertise here. They have blood tracking, your 3 modes, IPX4, I'm going to tell you about that, and then 1 meter drop resistant. So I would think that this flashlight for hunting for blood tracking would be made for the outdoors, right? Weather, tough weather conditions or whatnot. It's kind of not. So the the IPX ratings are ratings that depict how well something is going to perform in the outdoors. It's basically a dust and a water resistant rating, so to speak. IPX4 is the same rating that you would get on like earbuds that you wear to the gym or whatnot. So you can get like droplets of sweat in them, or it could be splashed, and or it can get dust on it, and it's not going to inhibit the way the product works. But if this gets submerged or rained on or dust on it, and the dust gets inside here, it will prevent this from working based on the rating. Now, what I've done is I went out and I dropped it in a puddle on purpose. I didn't pay for it. I just wanted to see if it would still work afterwards. And it does. It works just fine. No problems. I didn't submerge it. There was a puddle, the whole thing. I did submerge it. The whole puddle, I was in a swamp, boom, dropped it right down. So there's all types of dirt and muck and everything like that. I would think that a outdoor tool, like a hunting flashlight for blood tracking, should be able to withstand weather. I did that probably a week ago or so, and it's still working fine. So there's no problems there. It says that it's drop resistant, or 1 meter. I dropped it longer than 1 meter. I put it over my head and I just dropped it on the ground, shook it up pretty good, and it works just fine. So I would say that that works. As far as being rained on or submerged or anything like that, the IPX rating says that it can't be. So be wary of that. But it is a $35 flashlight. So I don't know why they even put the IPX rating on it, because that's such a low rating. Like all those iPhones and phones out there that you can drop in the water, they have an IPX rating of 6 or above. It goes up, there's 9 ratings. It goes from IPX 0 to IPX 8. I don't even know why they put 4 on there, because it's a very, very low rating, especially for something that's considered an outdoor tool, all right? So the runtime. So it talks about the runtime on the back here and the distance. So it says 1,500 lumens on high, 600 on low, and then 35 on the blood tracking. It says the runtime is about 8 hours on high. I find that it's longer than that, and I don't have any crazy batteries in here or anything like that. I've probably run this on high for close to 12 hours now, and it's still going strong. So maybe the marketing and the IPX and everything like that, maybe it isn't true. Or maybe it can withstand more. I know that like weight ratings on like harnesses and ropes and stuff like that, they put that much higher than what it can handle. Just to help you. Maybe they do it lower on a flashlight. I have no idea. So 190 meters, 115, and 17. At the end of this, I've got some videos, and I'm going to explain them in a minute. All right. But as far as the runtime, it's run longer than that for me already, and it's not even showing signs of that it's dying. All right. So I got there. Otherwise, I've used the flashlight. I'm impressed with the flashlight purpose of it. The first video that you're going to watch at the end of this is me just in the woods. I'm at the end of a trail. It's pitch black out. I turn the light on, and you can see how much this illuminates. It's quite spectacular. It's a 1,500 lumen flashlight, so it does great. I run it on high all the time, and excuse me. And then the second video that you're going to see is I had recently just broken down a deer on the tailgate of my truck. So what I did is the tailgate of my truck is basically saturated in blood. So I went out there at night, recorded it, turned the flashlight on, and so you can see what the blood looks like with the regular flashlight. And then I put the blood tracking on, and it kind of worked. The regular flashlight worked well, and then the blood tracking, I guess, brought it out a little bit more, but it wasn't spectacular, and you'll see on the video. And then the third video is actually tracking some blood out in the field after a deer had been harvested, and it didn't really work for that. It didn't really work well, and you'll see. So I just have a section of blood where it looks like there's some ivy there and some brown leaves, and I put this on, and you can see the spots of blood, and you actually see it better with the flashlight, the regular flashlight, than the blood tracking flashlight. But you're going to make your own decisions, because I have some recordings at the end of the video, and you'll be able to see what it is, and then if you want to decide to make a $35 purchase at Walmart for this, I genuinely think it's worth it. I think it's a good flashlight for out there tracking deer. The blood tracking portion, I think, is a bit of a marketing scheme. I don't think it works very well. But like I said, on the tailgate of my truck, you'll see that it does bring it out. You know, I mean, maybe it works good at a crime scene. I don't know. I'm not sure. There was one thing that I wanted to mention, though. So on the box here, the marketing here, it says that it's good for blood tracking in low light conditions. I used it in the complete dark. I mean, I can't imagine that you would need a special flashlight just for low light conditions. Maybe the dark is considered low light. So that's up for interpretation there. All right. That's all I got for you. Sub the channel. I'll talk to you guys later. Be well.